I can still get up around pretty. It only takes me a couple of minutes. Unlike my dad. I tell you what, he was the hardest living individual to ever wake up out of bed on a Monday morning. I mean, he can sleep through an explosion, through a nuclear attack. I mean, that man would just grab hold of the pillow and just hang on. I remember one time, I was sitting down at the coffee table, drinking a little morning coffee, smoking a camel, thumbing through the paper. Mama come running out of the bedroom. She said, "Oh, boy, we're going to lose the house. We're going to lose everything." I said, "What's the matter, Mama?" She said, "I can't get Daddy out of bed. The boss man done said if he shows up late for work again, he's out, he's fishery, he's fired. Help me get him up, boy, help me." And I went running in there, and there was Daddy snoring and drooling, that noise rattling. I said, "Daddy! Daddy, come on! Come on! Wake up, Daddy!" But no, he was just lying there, just dead to the world. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, it was like he was in a coma. So I grabbed his ankle, I started pulling. But wouldn't you know, his odor reader came loose in my hand. I went right into the wall. Ah, man, he's still snoring. I said, "Daddy," I said, "Mama, fill this bucket full of water." Sure enough, I filled a bucket full of water. I threw it in his face and nothing. I got the dog. I said, "Come here, boy, come here, boy." The dog come here. I said, "Lick his feet." You know that nasty old rough dog tongue. He started licking it, lapping it. I said, "Lick his face. Lick his face." The dog licking his face. "Wake him up, boy, wake him up. Put your paws on his chest." The dog is there with his paws on Daddy's chest, licking away at his face. Nothing. Hell, I got downwind of him and broke wind. Nothing. I said, "Daddy, come on now. Daddy, you make me mad. Come on, wait. I had his head snapping back against the headboard. I came and I said, "Oh, grab me a Slim Jim." And I skinned back the wrapper on a Slim Jim and I ran it under his nose, and Daddy. And he tried to bite it in his sleep. I said, "Come on, Dad, I got more Slim Jim. We'll make you a nice breakfast of Slim Jim." But he was just lying there. I said, "Mom, I don't know what." She said, "We're going to lose the house. You got to get him up, boy." I figured I'd try to turn him on a little bit, so I got down and I whispered in his ear. "Hey, we're getting somewhere, Mama." But no, he was still just having a nice dream. Not doing some stump breaking. Finally, I got it. I said, "Estelle!" She was in upstairs bed. I said, "Estelle, come on down here." And she come waddling into the room. She was all dressed for work in her ski pants. She worked at a gas station taking money from people. Sit on the other side of the glass on that big butt every day. I said, "Estelle, do me a favor, run around the block 3 times. She said, "But I said, "Just run around the block, come on." Kicked in the butt, and she went running around looking out the window. Boom, she runs around once. Boom, she comes around a second time. She got a good lather. Boom, she comes sweating around a third time. I said, "Come in the bedroom here, Estelle, and do me about 50 squat thrusts." She said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "Do them now. Come on, squat thrust. Whoa. Come on, and a 1 and a 2 and a down and stretching back and a 1 and a 2. 50 of us, Estelle. Come on now." And then do me some sit-ups. I said some crunches. Finally, she finished. I said, "All right, now skin off them pants now." She said, "But it's your father." I said, "Skin them off now, Estelle. Come on there." She skinned them off. I grabbed those pants and I put them over my head and heaved my guts in Daddy's face. It worked. I mean, it was.